These are the 5 pros and cons of the Jeep Wrangler. All right, I'm gonna be real with you. I love this thing. I daily drive this 2024 Rubicon, and I even sell them for a living. But in this video, we're not sugarcoating anything. We're talking about the real pros and the real cons. Because before you drop 60K on a vehicle that looks like a beast, you better know exactly what you're getting into. Some of these may surprise you, especially number 4 on the cons list. So if you're even thinking about buying a Jeep Wrangler, don't skip this video. Con number 1, the one-touch sky roof. Now, when this option first came out for order, I thought it was amazing. How cool would it be to press one button and the whole roof slides back? Don't have to worry about storing panels, finding a place to put your hard top. So when I ordered my new Jeep, I added the one-touch sky top. Shortly after getting my Jeep, I realized I made a huge mistake.
No, God, please, no!
The one-touch roof is great when you're cruising around with the fan. Pop the top open, let the sunshine in. But the second you get on the highway and get up to speed, it's a literal wind tunnel. Phone calls, forget it. It's a trade-off that you make for convenience. All right, so I'm at about 110 right now. Pretty similar to what it was around 90. But yeah, you can hear all the wind going over top of the roof and kind of rattling the canvas. In hindsight, I wish I had gone with the hardtop with the factory roof insulation. Con number 2, interior space. Here's the thing. Jeeps are built narrow for a reason. That narrow stance lets you squeeze between tight trees on the trail, but the cost is interior space. Once you start loading the Jeep up with gear like your firewood, a cooler, some duffel bags, and your recovery kit, there's a couple things that I've done to give myself a little bit of extra storage in and outside of the Jeep, like this swing gate rack from WFO Concepts. Just found this online, I thought it was super cool. I took the spare tire off, I've got a tire repair kit, and instead, I've got all this usable storage. I can throw firewood on here, a big cooler, maybe some extra gear, and I can strap it down securely. I've also added a rack inside the Jeep, and I've got a full video on this install as well, where I doubled my storage and drastically increased my organization in my rear cargo area. Those are just a couple things you can do to increase your space, and there's tons of other aftermarket accessories you can do for the Jeep to help out with this as well. Con number 3, fuel economy. Now, this is really going to depend on the powertrain you choose. If you opt for the V6 gas engine in the Rubicon, you're going to get very comparable fuel economy to the Ford Bronco and the 4Runner, but don't expect Volkswagen-like economy on any of those vehicles. Now, if great fuel economy and a gas setup is the most important buying motivator for you, opt for the 2-liter 4-cylinder available in the Sport and the Sahara models with the 3:7:3 axle ratio. Keep in mind, opting for those trims is going to limit you from the tire upgrades you can do later without doing major modifications or axle swaps. Now, that being said, there is one outlier, the plug-in hybrid or the 4xe. You can get this in any trim level, and this does get Volkswagen-like fuel economy at 49 miles per gallon equivalent. Absolutely insane, but there is a trade-off. So if you guys want to see the pros and cons of the plug-in hybrid, please drop me a comment below and we'll get a video made on that for you. Con number 4, ride quality. Now, this might be obvious, but it's worth stating. If you're coming from a modern SUV, the Wrangler is going to feel raw. Solid axles give the Jeep that bounce, and bigger tires give you more road feel. But here's the flip. It's engaging. You feel the road, you feel the terrain, and that's what makes it fun. Con number 5. Endless amounts of aftermarket mods. That might sound like a pro, but once you go down this rabbit hole, your wallet is going to hate you, and probably your wife too. The Jeep Wrangler has been around for such a long time, it's created this community, and there's been all kinds of aftermarket parts and accessories available to make it your own. If you've made it this far in the video and you're enjoying it, you're getting some value, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because our goal here is to build a great community of people that love to off-road. Now it's time for the pros. Number 1, unmatched off-road capability. This shouldn't surprise anyone, but it's worth repeating. Nothing, and I repeat nothing, touches the Jeep Wrangler off-road. Solid axles, lockers, and sway bar disconnect, real low range on that transfer case, and the Rubicon X, that rolls off the factory floor with 35-inch tires, upgraded suspension, steel bumpers, and more. You're not buying a toy at that point, you're buying a tool. The Rubicon X is trail ready right from the factory. Pro number 2, the factory mod options are absolutely stacked. It's insane how much customization you can do to the Jeep Wrangler at the factory level. All done by Jeep, warranted by Jeep, so you've got peace of mind when you're hitting the trails. You can get lockers on a Willis, aka Willys. You can get 488 gears in the Rubicon X. And if you remember in my last pros and cons video, the infotainment system and the seats were two of my biggest cons. Since then, they've upgraded them. And Jeep is listening to its customers. The items that used to be reserved for top trim Rubicons are now showing up on lower trims right off the lot. Pro number 3, the interior finally feels right. Let's be honest, the older Jeeps were rough inside, but not anymore. The 2025 Jeep Wrangler interior is dialed. We've got a huge 12.3-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the premium Alpine sound system. The interior is better than it's ever been. And if you go for the hardtop, not the Sky One Touch top like I did, it's got the quietest cabin of anything before 2021. Pro number 4, incredible community and culture. When I first got into Jeeping, I didn't realize how much of a community Jeeping truly is. You get waves from strangers, you get trail invites, and you meet people that are just as obsessed as getting out on the trail and building cool rigs as you are. Jeep people show up for each other. They help each other out on the trail, pull each other out when they're stuck, and make the whole experience better. Pro number 5, more reliable than ever before. The 2024-25 platform is untouchable. As long as you're up to date on all your services and maintenance, this Jeep will not let you down. Well, that wraps it up. The 5 pros and cons of the 2024-2025 Jeep Wrangler platform. I hope you guys learned something in this video. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.